Hi friends, there's a brand new competitive tournament mode in Apex Legends, and this mixes elements of pubs and ranked into a new challenging mode. You might have heard of it, it's called Rumble, and I'll break down exactly how it works, including how you earn points and how you rise up the leaderboards, because it's slightly different to anything we've had before in Apex Legends, but it's definitely fun and challenging. For this version of Rumble, it's only in 3 strikes at the moment. In terms of finding Rumble, you just click into the game modes menu and then click Rumble. To take part, you do need to be a minimum account level of 20, so brand new accounts won't be able to participate in Rumble. You will have to have crossplay enabled as well. It's also no pre-made squads, which I think is a great idea. It essentially means everyone is solo queuing, and it takes away the triple stacking element that you get in ranked, meaning Rumble might actually be better for you if you're a solo player. So ultimately, the goal of Rumble is to play 3 strikes, to get through the tiers, which are all based on points you earn from the games, and to get as high as you can on the leaderboard. Now obviously you do that by earning points, so let's talk about those points, how you can earn them, and what they mean for your position on the leaderboard, and then I'll explain the tiers, the leaderboards, and the rewards you can get. So there are a few different ways to earn points. Placements, kills, assists, and damage all give you points. Yes, for the first time you actually get points for damage unlike ranked, which is pretty cool. It's essentially encouraging you to actually play the game rather than rat away and hide. Now placement points vary based on where you place. For 13th and below placements, you'll get 50 points, for 12th you'll get 65 points, and then it increases by 5 points for each placement above that, all the way up to 120 for first place. On top of that, you'll get 7.5 points per kill, and for kills I don't believe there's any cap, unlike ranked where it's capped at 6, and then you start getting reduced points. You'll also get points for assists, slightly less though, you get 7 points for assists, and finally for damage you get 0.035 points per 1 damage point. So an example of this would be 1000 damage points would give you 35 points. You'll notice there's no participation in Rumble though, it's only for kills, assists, and placements, and damage. Now I mentioned there are tiers and a leaderboard, and that's what these points contribute to, and you can see the various tiers there for round 1, and once that countdown timer finishes it will then go on to round 2. Now I believe there are only going to be 2 rounds of Rumble in this event, but I'm sure in the future if there are bigger events there'll be more rounds. You can notice there the tiers are based on where you would sit in the leaderboard based on the points you earn. So the first tier is for the top 100%, that one's kind of a participation tier, then the top 75%, Tier 2, the top 50%, Tier 1, which is the top 20%, and finally is the top 100. Each tier has its own rewards as well. As I said, that first tier is essentially a participation reward. However, if you don't actually play any games of Rumble, then you won't get that reward. Of course, it gets harder to make it through the tiers, and therefore the rewards range from badges to skins. Obviously, as you get through the tiers, you'll earn the rewards for those tiers. So for example, if you make it to the top 100, you'll obviously earn every single reward, including the top 100 reward. So it's kind of like a cumulative reward system. You earn all the rewards for the tiers you get through. Obviously, with the tiers set up like this and the points, it's not a million miles away from ranked. It's almost like they've taken a piece of ranked and combined it with elements of pubs to try and encourage you to play a little bit more competitively, but also still encouraging you to get those kills, assists, and damage, as well as high placement. Another thing you should know is that the number of games you get in the tournament are limited, but the cool thing is if you're not happy with your performance, you can always re-enter and reset your score using the legend tokens, which is great if you're like me and you've saved up loads of legend tokens. If not, the best way to earn them is just by leveling up your account. Now the benefit of this is it kind of means there's a cap on the maximum points you can earn. Unlike ranked where the Predator category, you can often see those ranked points constantly increasing and just getting higher and higher. They found a way to try and limit that in this Rumble mode by essentially giving you a limited amount of games and therefore limiting the maximum amount of points. So then it becomes about you trying to beat your original score when you play again, and also obviously you trying to get higher on the leaderboard. You can view your status on the leaderboard in the Rumble menu. You just need to click on leaderboard there and you'll get to see the full leaderboard of everyone that's taking part. You can also see your match history, including your current position, the total points you've earned, and your points away from the next tier. Because it's a live leaderboard, it means as other people earn points, it might well push you down the leaderboard, and those rewards I mentioned are only given based on your final tier standing, not the highest tier that you reach. So for example, if you make it to top 100, but then you stop playing and you end up getting pushed out of the top 100, you won't actually get the reward for the top 100 because you got pushed out of it. So just bear that in mind. Anyways, there you have it. This is the main part you need to know about how to play Rumble in Apex Legends. And if you're struggling with ranks or just finding it not fun, this is a really nice alternative for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.